Narrative.
Rain and clear it out. Let's make it rain and clear it out. What's up with my people? First off, man, I want to say what's up to everybody this morning. If you're getting up for work, do your thing, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a great day. Hey, have y'all noticed that during this whole little minor exchange, I ain't even yelled or got mad one time? Like, have y'all noticed that? Have y'all noticed with this exchange that dude is on, right? Have y'all noticed I ain't yelled one time? Have y'all noticed I ain't called him a bitch ass nigga? I ain't saying nothing. I ain't yelled one time. Not this time. What changed? What changed with him? Nothing. He went right back to who he was. So what I wonder what changed with me where I wasn't yelling. I didn't yell. Hey Rothstein, we finna have a blast though. Rothstein, we finna have a blast, baby. What's up, Rothstein? How you doing over there? You want something to drink? You need anything to drink, my boy? You need anything to drink, my boy? Hey, look, the only reason why I couldn't be this calm last year is because my mama was sick, bro. I had too much going on, man. Like I told y'all last time, I said, look, Holla was the least, like, Lil Gerald. I'm just gonna call him Lil Gerald. We can't even use Holla no more because it just, words have power. What's up, Sandy? Like, look, words have power. So when you call him holler, he screams and yells. Oh, motherfucker, 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 16 million, motherfucker. Oh, it's my money, motherfucker. Oh, it's me. I'm the hitman. That's because his name is Holler. Yells. He can't stop. Oh, motherfucker. That's what he does. Now, look, a clip came where he's on Jason Lee's show. Shout out to Jason Lee. And Jason Lee said, it's two other battle rappers on Wild 'N Out, Conceited and Hitman. He said, oh, I'm better than them. Man, what are you talking about, man? Y'all all in the same locker room. The appropriate answer, little Gerald, would have said, oh, no, we all greats. I'm one of the greats. Conceited got you on the show, bro. So why would you, let me show y'all. Y'all got, I'm going to show, I'm not finna even go through, like, hey, holla, check, I mean, hey, little Gerald, 1.1 million impressions on my page again. I know because the other day we had a discrepancy, right? Where he said that he had to come to me for the promotion because he doesn't have any juice, guys. Okay, we're gonna get this rocking though. But everybody look up top. But we ain't gonna even make this all about dude and nothing like that because it's nobody listening to him because he buys his following, so it ain't nothing to really like arguing about. Up top, that is y'all man. Conceited and Hitman, Conceited and Khan. I'm sorry. Khan is the richest guy from Wild 'N Out. He makes the most money. He's the most successful, hands down. Right? Charlie, Khan, and Hitman. That's y'all man right there telling Jason Lee, I'm better than both of them. I would never even say those type of things, even when it comes to our St. Louis team, because I'm a real thorough nigga from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you don't see me questioned or nothing like that. So when you go to the St. Louis camaraderie, I always say I'm one of them. I highlight all the little brothers in front of me because I know what I am, don't I? This is your guy for all you Hitman fans. He just sat on a platform and said, I'm better than both of them. Unrealistic, right? Unrealistic. It's called CB4. You don't have to. Let me tell you something, little Gerald. Let me tell you something. A lion don't gotta tell you he a lion when he walk in the room, youngin. He don't. Like clearly, I'm a lion because you have to ask me, right? You see the difference between me and you? Yeah. You see how calm my demeanor is because I'm finna be bringing home M's off my business off the ground, and you're angry. Why are you all? Hey, holla. Let's break. I'm sorry, little Gerald. Can I call you Gerald? Let's break this down, Gerald. There is no rich niggas on the planet that scream out how much money they have. Is there anybody here that knows of somebody with money? No one yells out their money. Nobody. Not drug dealers. Think about your local dope boy in your neighborhood. Anybody here want a freeze pop, niggas? Think about your local dope boys in your neighborhoods. Do they tell you how much money they have? No. Do NBA athletes or football players or successful rappers ever tell you how much money they have? When you go to the dynamics of Lil Durham, what does he hang his hat on? I got money, I got views. Hey Rothstein, the view theory is debunked because yesterday I bought views for Sandy's channel and they popped right up. The view thing has to be debunked because me and JC are at 190,000 in 5 days, and the platform has 48,000 subscribers. His platform, 151,000 subscribers, 494 in a month with Miss Hustle. That doesn't make sense, little Gerald. But only a dumb fan will believe that. That's why nobody's riding with this attack you're trying to pull again. You're screaming again. That's showing emotion. You see how calm I was? Last year, I screamed, I yelled, I said a lot of things because my emotion was tripping because I had too much other shit going on in the real world, along with the sick mother that you dissed on stage because you're a coward, because you pick and prey on people that are weak. That's what you do. Like the people you've assaulted on camera were weak. You have not did any gangster shit to no hard person yet, little Gerald. Like, come on, man, let's cut the shit though. But we gonna that's not important. That's neither here nor there. But here's a helpful note. Your bags and bodies crew. Remember last year when we was beefing and I told you, I said your bags and bodies crew is running their mouth. The things that they're saying, little Gerald, I did not repeat. The reason I didn't repeat is because it's serious. I didn't repeat it. Your bags and bodies crew. This is me giving you a St. Louis head up, and I don't give a fuck about you, right? Your St. Louis, I'm sorry, your bags and bodies crew have ran their mouths. Think about it, dude. I didn't even repeat anything I knew for a reason because it's serious. So I did not repeat that. I can troll with you. I can talk shit with you. Well, I can't even talk shit with you because you don't have a fan base because you buy your followers. It's right here in our face. You bought. See, yesterday you told the people I'm the problem. No, you're the problem. You're the problem, little Gerald, because you're the only rapper here that has made a career off buying fake views. You have stole money from everybody that you got money from buying fake views. You said your last 9 battles, you got 100,000. Cap, that is a lie. If you got 100,000 for your last 9 appearances, youngin, why Smack didn't give you one of them? Why Smack is the only person that's not paying you? You think because he don't like you? They don't like me that much, but they offer me a contract every year consistently. Little Gerald, you want something to drink? Freeze pop, juicy juice, anything like that? You want a juicy juice? That what you want? You a little bink bink? Okay. They don't per se like me that much. They offer me a contract every year. hmm I want y'all to pay attention to this attack. Listen to what I'm saying to you. If your last 9 battles, you got 6 figures, your last 9 battles, but the biggest league who has the most money did not give that to you, that would be Cap as well. Here's a reason why it's Cap. Murder Mook is a heavy paid battle rapper, and he doesn't promote, but he got money from Smack and from ARP. You only got money from one side. You've battled 3 times in a year's time, which is insane for a TV star, I would say. A person with the status that you claim you have. You're battling 3 times in 1 year. We never seen you do that before. You battled a girl. Okay, so check this out. With the promotion with you and Gotti, I was in the middle of your promotion, right? Your next card after you and Gotti was a girl card. That means you lowered the budget. If you scored with Gotti, the budget should go up. You took the budget down. And now you're battling again. Here's another question. With all that stuff last summer and Beasley got into spaces with you, why Beasley didn't book you versus Mook? ARP didn't book you versus Mook. Nick Cannon didn't book you versus Mook. Who booked you versus Mook? A new league that doesn't know the truth. That is stealing from the culture. Because look, if you took some money from them people, right, and your whole thing is based off fake views and your fake traction, you stole from them. You taking money from a league that's on the rise, that's going to fall because you stole from them, man. Your views are 100% fake. They always have been. You can buy them. For people that don't know, how y'all doing? Y'all want something to drink? I bought Sandy views yesterday. Sandy, can you confirm with a thumbs up or thumbs down, did your views appear? Do they look any different? No. I'm sorry. Little Gerald is the only rapper that's always questioned from St. Louis. Out of all our rappers in St. Louis, on every level, none of them are ever questioned on where they're from but Little Gerald. Is that not accurate? Oh, I'm just gonna, hey, Lil G, I'll never be mad at you again when you see this type of money. I'll never be mad at you for what? Out of all the St. Louis rappers on any level, the only rapper that is questioned on who he is and where he from is Lil Durk. There is not another. Everybody else, the rest of us, has never been questioned on where we're from. One guy has been questioned. If you're questioned, that means we think you're lying. Oh, okay. Is that not accurate? Okay, cool. When you go to the St. Louis squad of rappers, the least talented writer is Lil. He's not a better rapper than me. He's not a better rapper than Magic. He's not a better rapper than Ice Pack. Is that not something to be jealous of, to be automatically the number 4 most skilled person holding the pen? They called us for Max Out. We did not call them. First, it was Little Gerald and Ill Will. Then they had to go get who? Verb, Ice Pack, and Magic. The least talented writer did not stand with us for the first time in his career. The thing is, Little Gerald, you're not skilled. You hide behind everything. Your view count is 100% fake. You are the only one of us that has been questioned on where he's from. You're the only one of us that's been questioned on where he's from the entire time. Ask yourself that. Have y'all seen Ice Pack, Magic, or Verb ever get questioned on where they're from? Let's start there first, because if we start here first, and these are the things that I said on stage too. Did you see how they reacted? If I missed, they wouldn't have reacted. We at the crib. You can't fake the crib. You can fake the new internet world, though, bro. Like it is what it is. Do you see my calm demeanor? Because I'm finna make real paper now. See, you tell these people you got money. I would never tell them that. I drove everything I wanted the entire time and before rap. Is that a lie? Hmm? Is that a lie? No. All right. Did you used to get money from me before this pop? Yes. Peanut came in here and confirmed yesterday. Oh, we saw Verb outside. He packing shit in the club on a regular basis. This guy cannot pack anything in St. Louis. That's why he's hateful to it. I used to have to come outside and get him in the club, man. Like what you talking about? Like he's hateful, man. That's all it is. It's always these type of niggas that's hateful. Look at me. I'm a tall, handsome nigga that has sustained his life off his raps. Little Gerald, you have sustained your life off jokes that someone else wrote and taught you what to do. Hey, Little Gerald, My job, when I go on stage, I make people ooh and ah. Your job, they laugh at you. What human in the right mind who wants to be viewed as a rapper enjoys getting laughed at? You said all the people I fell out with through rap. So I said, fuck you too. And fuck all them niggas I said. It's not like you haven't fell out. Fuck rap. Let's remove rap. I don't want to talk about the fictional tales. I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk directly to you. When we were beefing last summer, it is confirmed. I changed my interview date on M3S3 when I found out Holla was going on a cruise from Miami. Did or not? I flew to Miami the weekend he's leaving. He was out playing basketball and all that, right? Did he bark at me one time? No. He knew I was in Miami because I knew he was. He had already made threats of things he was going to do to me. Did he bark when he knew I was in Miami? Did he say, get up with me in Miami? No. How he flipped it, he said, oh, if he wanted to say something, he would have said something. You said you was going to do something to me. I came to where you was, though. You did not bark. No resistance. All right, cool. In Houston, you said you still on it, right? I didn't know you was still on it. I didn't know you was coming. Chilla set that up for that, right? You didn't say nothing to me. You didn't wait for me to get in and approach me and tell me how you felt. You didn't wait till after it was over and got up with you. Know if you'd have called me and said I need to rap with you, let me get up with you, I would have came to you. Those are two instances since we've been at this little point, because I'm not mad at you. Like I'm gonna show you real money. And let me show you something, youngin. This money here is based off my talent. It's not based off. Listen, here's the thing. You can never be a threat to me because you've been on Wild 'N Out for 10 years straight and you had to come back to battle rap. That's not a success story, brother. That's a failure story. Because if you have a man that has been in your corner with this brother Nick Cannon, because if Nick Cannon didn't come get you, you was done. Because Smack wasn't giving you no money. You was done. Nick Cannon came, gave you opportunity for 10 years straight. He's put you on TV every day, toured, everything. You still ended up back in battle rap. How? Conceited has never came back. Charlie don't give a fuck, and we knew that off the jump. But the big bad wolf, Mr. Little Gerald, the big bad wolf, you had to come back and fuck with us again. Why would that be a success story? Why would that be something to be envious of to go in reverse? See, in life you go forward. That's what makes you special. See, you see how I'm handling this right now with you? Because I'm going forward with my life. You're still stuck in the area that you are. You still want to rally up nothing people to stand against me. They don't have power. You don't have none. I do. Because you had to come after me to come get it. Fuck who we static with after rap. I'm talking to you. Fuck these rap niggas. I'm talking to you. You want to have a perception with everybody except everybody from people that know you. You have disassociated yourself from everybody that really knows you because we know who you are. These rappers are not real. They be hoes too. They'll just fall in line and get on their knees with you because they think that you're something you're not. But you are the only rapper in this game who view count is in question. I just bought views yesterday, Briz. I bought views yesterday, Tuna. I bought them and put them on Sandy shit. They look identical to Holler shit. I told, for y'all that don't know, I bought views and I told everybody this is gonna be the view count of this because I paid for it. Who says that they're rich all the time? That one. Do y'all know any rich men that scream they're rich? You you said you got six figures your last nine battles. Why are you here now? We know for a fact that's not accurate, brother. Six figures your last nine battles and Smack didn't hand you one six figure check? Smack has handed Freeway and Cassidy six-figure checks and they didn't even rap yet. The reason why is because if you ask Beasley and you ask Beasley to be real with you, Beasley know your views is fake. That's why they're not giving you that money. Don't forget, you left the locker room of Smack because you couldn't trick them. They would not give you the money. They know the view count is fake. It's their YouTube, dude. You can't put fake views on your battles and then expect them to pay you for them. And it's his YouTube and he see the real number. He can't pay you for that, bro. During COVID, let me say something to you, Lil Gerald. During COVID, all the rappers ate severely, except you. During COVID, all the rappers ate with the caffeine money, except you. Everybody here think, what did Lil Gerald do? He leaked a sex tape for money. That's not a rich nigga flex. Why would that be a rich nigga flex? Leaking a sex tape with your woman? Why? That's a desperation move. None of us did that. He can fool a dummy. He can't fool a smart nigga. Cause I don't count his pockets. I don't give a fuck what he is. I don't give a fuck what he make. Hey, little dude, we got land here. A whole operation. Do you know how far gone I am from you right now? The same things that your mother needed when she had cancer and my mama needed when she had it. They came out the ground organically. I became the savior of the hood. About to be a multi-millionaire type of nigga very soon. I sustained my entire life, y'all, off my raps, not off nobody telling me, here, when this comes, you stand up and shake your hips. None of us aspire to be on Wild 'N Out. We didn't, no rapper that came into this game aspired to be on Wild 'N Out, Hollis, so what would make it jealous? You get laughed at on a high clip. That's why you want to be taken serious here, bro. We looking right through it. Any nigga that come from it is looking right through it, bro. We're all watching it. You scream, you yell, you can't handle. You're a rich nigga, like you say. A rich nigga who do all the views. That's what you said. But it's one nigga on this planet that makes you angry, and that would be me. Hey, you have ties to the LA guys. Why has nothing happened to the dude who took your chain yet? I was in Houston, bro. You could have said something to me. You didn't do that because you had to say that and look me in the face. And you know for a fact I wouldn't go for that, man. My own enemies will tell you he's not going for that. I've been two places you've been. You did not bark at me at either spot. As soon as the beef was hot last year, I came ask Fred. This is all on spaces. I changed the day of my interview on purpose because I knew you was finna go on a cruise. How do I know these things? Because someone's run their mouth. I came, no barking. I was in Houston, didn't know you was coming. No barking, not a text, not a let me talk to you one time. He wasn't deep. Little Gerald is never gonna be a threat to anybody if he's not deep. It's not gonna happen. You left. 10 years you've been on the road and you had to come back. That's nothing successful. My first crops will be here soon. I don't have to come back. I don't care what y'all believe. You think a nigga wanna do something for the culture, you crazy. You needed 12 battle rappers on your mixtape for help. You've always needed help. Name for me something that you've seen him do on his own, without a sponsor, without someone giving him something, or without him being deep. That's not the character of this guy, man. Never has been. We know that. Why do you think he disassociates with everybody from St. Louis? You know, everybody, right? Dude, you asking me about the people I fell out with in battle rap. Fuck them niggas, man. They're rappers. Where is Show Out though? Have we saw Show Out? Oh, okay. That ain't my problem. But everybody that's at home, you hate them. The out of towners, you want them to be your friends, man. You can't rewrite. You can rewrite your history, young, and you can be whoever you want. You don't gotta spit on the people that don't give a fuck about nothing you doing. Why would I be? I'm not worried about nothing that you do, and you follow me. Think about it. You the other day on Spaces, you tried to talk calm like me. I have a baby. You have a baby. I go vegan. You go vegan. Every place I got my hair cut, you came. You don't even have hair, Lil G. Stop me when I'm lying. Any producer I use, you go to 'em. Every studio I record at the crib, you went to it. Name for me one thing I follow you. Nothing. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, only a thinker, a person that's really smart can look right through it and see it, man. It's right there in your face. I still was in Houston, little bro. You gotta remember this. You threatened me and said what you was gonna do to me. I thought we was past that part. We just don't fuck around. Just fuck you for the rest of your life and fuck me for the rest of your life, right? That ain't the story that you giving now, though. But you got my number. You didn't say nothing to me in Houston. Why? Wasn't deep. I bet if you had 9, 10 niggas, you would have said something, right? I still wouldn't have said no. It ain't no stories of me in St. Louis not accepting no rec, bro. Right? We got to be a man at some point. You got to admit you just dislike this guy, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with you just disliking a person. But you see how calm I am now. I never argue with you ever again. I know the truth now. You admitted it yourself. You had to come at me for engagement. Why? If you're the draw. If you're the draw, you don't need my help. I ain't needed your help. I didn't have to come to you for engagement. Oh, me and JC is also at 190,000 in 5 days on a platform that has 48,000 people. You're the problem because you have based your entire career off views. Views. My views. My views. My views. They're fake. If you're not in a beef or a static, no one's listening to you. When you go rap, no one's listening to you. You are hands down 100% the worst rapper out of St. Louis. That's something to be jealous about, knowing that it's three other niggas that will always be in front of you in skill. That doesn't mean you still ain't hit man holler. They created a lanes for you, and it's called performance, which is associated with TV. That's why performance means so much to you because on TV you have to perform. We are rappers over here, though, bro. I know it's tough. We rappers over here, bro. You do know that, right? Okay. That's why I wouldn't yell. I know how to handle it now. And when millions finna fall in your lap off what you're doing, why would I argue with you? You've never been around nothing I was. I've lived in 6 cities total off my own raps. Off the grid. You'll never be able to pinpoint it. I've drove whatever I want off my raps. I was in Houston and shout out to my boy Young Sir. He pulled up on me, looked out for me. He said, "Damn, what is this car you in and where the fuck?" I said, "Hey bro, I don't these are material things. They mean nothing. They just excite other niggas, man. You're the only guy that compares yourself and counts everyone's pocket and everyone you view. But you're also the only guy that says, I'm the only nigga rich. It's me. I'm rich. Why Smack ain't paid you? Smack has paid all of us and he don't like a lot of us. Check this out, Shorty. Check this out. If you so heavy, you will be getting that money wherever you went. Smack ain't gave you none of it. Life ain't about money. It's only about money to niggas who don't really have it. I've wake up mine for the last 16 years of my life. I've done everything I wanted to do off my raps, not off a nigga saying, "Hey, Verb, at this part, stand up and pour the egg on your face and then shake and wiggle your shoulders." No, you are a comedian, bro. And that's what you will always be, a comedian. Like now I get your humor. I didn't think you was a funny nigga at first, but now I understand why funny you are, how you are a star comedian. I get it. You're funny. You make people laugh. Most of your money in this whole 16-year time has came from someone laughing at you. Mine came from oohs and ahs. There will never be a jealousy. I would you why would I be jealous of you? There's nothing you have that I want. I don't want to be a gang in the same gang. The blood gang is doing shit to me. I don't want to be in a gang. I don't want to be. I'm a handsome nigga. I don't gotta. Why would I want to be you? I don't gotta slam my fist to get attention. I don't gotta tell a motherfucker what I'm worth to get someone to fuck with me. You don't even process theory, right? You project and tell people what you are, and then they fuck with you because they will use you for whatever they think you have. I don't say a word and they hear. I'm big bro. That's why I would never argue with you ever again. Doesn't make sense to argue with you. I did more than what I'm supposed to. I was in Houston, bro. You can't threaten and you can't bark when we get back on the internet if we both was in Houston. So rap niggas or somebody can tell you don't text me and say, hey, meet me over here, let me talk to you. That ain't accurate, legit. But the gig is up because we all know the view count is fake now. You said in this interview up top that you were better. These guys, y'all on the same team. I'm better than Charlie and Khan. And you said it like, why would you do that, bro? Are you better than me? Shit, I know you ain't gonna say that. You ain't gonna say you better than me. You said up top, I'm better than Khan and Charlie. Look up top, y'all. These are y'all on the same team. Why would you say that, bro? You have to be the standout guy. This is one of them niggas that see. Look, this is what you gotta understand. You can tell this is one of them type of niggas that did not get that attention. Cause look how he does it. Look how he carry it. When I'm in interview, I say everybody's great around me. No, I think they great. That's what class is. When you got class, you sit like a classic nigga. You don't have class. You never did. You think life is about putting on a show and making somebody fuck with you. You think life is about getting on the phone calling niggas, don't fuck with him. That's weak. Any one of you niggas that accepted that call and you know what that was, you're weak too. You can't be from the trenches or the hood because you don't do that where we come from. Only one guy is questioned out of all the St. Louis guys. It's this one. Why is he questioned? He's the only one that's ever been questioned because he lies on a high clip. You 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 purposely took a shot at Calico and Verb, but you left JC out of the mix, and this is JC's home game. But then you swallowed your. We watched you swallow your words, bro. You cannot be a thorough nigga or a threat if you swallow your words, bro. You swallowed your words like, oh no, that wasn't it. No, no, say it with your chest, like Fact said. Put some bass in your voice there. So when we go through the theories of it, it's one guy he hates, the king of the city, the king. He hates him. He challenged the king before and failed. Hates him. I said, okay, do you want to suit up again? No, I'm not doing that. Okay, cool. I was in Houston. You didn't say nothing to me. So this guy just wants to be angry at me. Like he's always wanted to be angry. He starts a problem with everybody. But look, man, I'm not gonna go into that part. I'm talking to him. Fuck these other niggas. Fuck the rappers. Fuck the bloggers. I'm talking to you because I know you. They don't. Fuck these niggas that met you after the fact I opened the door for you to be somebody. Fuck these niggas after I opened the door for us all and then I brought you back on stage. You wasn't even talking. You ran your ass right back home. Hey, I need to get on the card instantly. And you never dribbled the ball again when you saw me score. For y'all that don't know, Hollis was a phenomenal basketball player. Phenomenal. He was chasing basketball. February 28, 2009, he wasn't willing to go out to New York and go fight with us because he had to chase basketball. He had to make sure he was safe. Soon as I won, he never went back. He ran home after I scored. And we all know the truth. That's why that's what when you go to these things and you learn what a person really is, that's why I never yell at him again. I never buck at him again because I know he see before. It ain't that. I came to Miami when you was there. You did not buck at me. Not one time. I was in Houston and we was supposed to not be at nothing. You still on it. You didn't say get up with you. You didn't approach me. You didn't stay in the building and wait for me to get there. You didn't wait till after it was over and say nothing to me either. You can't buck, man. You can't buck if I was there, bro. Because the whole theory was you supposed to have made me not go to a battle. Nigga, my mama was sick. The same way your mama was sick when Rain dissed her and then you squashed the beef with him. He squashes every problem with an out of towner because he wants to rewrite who he is because that person he really is, we know it. We know who he really is. He hates that person. He hates that person. So he recreates who he is with new people. Any out of town is the person you supposed to step on the hardest because he ain't from where the fuck you from. You hold all out of towners' hands, blood. But the blood that took the chain off your neck, none of your out of town friends have done nothing to him yet. You ain't done nothing to him yet. But you just hate Verb. I get it. It's tough. But why though? What's the real underlying reason? I'm just saying, like, what's the underlying reason? Because Verb is great and your views are fake, and we all know it. And everything pertaining to you is not real. When a person is caught lying, bro, they gotta keep lying. That whole thing last summer, he's tried to do it again and it failed this time. He wants everyone to hate me because people genuinely fuck with me and they don't fuck with him. All you gotta do is go look at his views anywhere else. The nigga views does not move. His view count only moves on bags and bodies and RBE. Not even when he go and does a freestyle on bars I 95 at all. The views are fake, Lil G. We're here now. The views are fake. I just bought some, they showed up. The views is over. Okay. You are not a draw because you always need other draws with you. Boy, you're at a zero. That's why I wouldn't argue with you. You can huddle up with fat bitches in spaces and shit like that and all that. That ain't, but they still, it's not because no one's going for this shit, holla. You still ain't done no gangster shit to nobody who did something to you. You still have not shown any hate or aggression at anybody else but one rapper from your city. But I was just in Houston and you didn't say that to me. Think about your whole time being this quote hitman holla. It's moving around with a bunch of niggas screaming and yelling, jumping people, nothing on your own. You have done no gangster shit to nobody. The man that took the chain off you, that's gangster shit. Did you get a get back from it? No. Did any of your LA friends go get a get back for you? No. But you hate Verb. It's kind of sick, dude. For real. It's really sick. But here's a helpful hint though, LeBron. Your bags and bodies crew are telling everything. Keep in mind, I did not repeat one thing they told me. Are you gonna press them when everything go bad? Because I'm not guessing on anything. Anyone that has harmed you, you have not did anything to them, but you hate Bird. Anybody that listens to dude and you respect some soft shit like that, you are too. Because birds of a feather flock together. You got like I'm sorry, for me, where I come from, a nigga can't tell me he gonna do something. We gotta watch him do it. If niggas feel comfortable with taking shit up off you, then going on camera and saying, "Yeah, I took it off you. He didn't give me no resistance." But you give us resistance in battle rap. You bark and you threaten, right? That's what you do. Nothing for him. Not even your LA partners have went and done nothing for you for him, have they? Anybody that has harmed you, you have done nothing to them in return. But you hate Bird. That sounds like an obsession. Uh, he started barking again after the success of me and JC, and our numbers is moving fast, and he can't take it because he has to go and buy his. So it makes you a little jealous. That would make you jealous. I don't even like using the word jealous as a man because it's like that's weak, and that's weak as a motherfucker. What you talking about? That's why I never yell at you, call you a bitch ass nigga or nothing ever again. I know what this is now. When you know what this is, you don't roll the dice for a dude. Listen to me. Real money coming, not the thoughts that you put in your mind. During COVID, all of us kept getting paid. You leaked a sex tape during COVID because you were not getting paid. You said your last 9 battles have been 6 figures. Who makes that type of money off battle rap and walks around angry? Mook don't walk around angry. Nobody in this game walks around angry but you, the so-called richest one. The so-called richest guy is walking around here the maddest. If you making that type of money off battle rap, especially if we're in a recession, if the big bad hitman or Little Gerald, if you're making that type of money, you should be happy at all times. You should never be sad because you're making real paper. But that would be a lie then. Why didn't Smack book you versus Mook? Why did you need a sponsor from Gerald to book you versus Mook? Why didn't ARP book you versus Mook? Why didn't Nick Cannon book you versus Mook? Why did it take a brand new league who doesn't know what they're doing, don't know that your views is fake? Why did you trick them out the money? You're the problem. You stole their money, bro. You know but the reason why I say you the problem is because your whole bargaining tool with getting the battle is look at my views. They're faking you bought them. So when you say look at my views to a brand new league and then you get them for some money, that is stealing because you bought the views. They're not accurate. All these hoe ass niggas or anybody that sit around you and want to listen to you talk, they hoes. They're hoes, man. You can't falsify who you are and then get respect for it, bro. You took money from this league and you know them views is fake. So you stole it. But if you lied, you will steal. Just like everybody saw you shoot at me first, and you told yourself you was shooting back. Boy, you got a problem, man. But here's the thing. The rap industry world, that it only enhances your negative traits, and he has nothing but negative traits. You gotta be the man, and you've been on TV that long. Why the industry niggas don't treat you like you big bad hitman holler, do we? We saw them. They laughed at you. They think you're a joke. How is a comedian a respectful? Like, listen, youngin, you cannot be more known for being a comedian and get respect as a rapper, bro. You can't. You're more known for being a comedian. Chuckle, chuckle, ha ha, ha. Hey, holla, come do that one thing you do on Wild 'N Out. Come do that one song. They ain't telling you to rap your bars, bro. They're not saying, hey, holla, what did you say to do? No, they saying, hey, holla, do that little spin you do on the show. Everything over here is kosher, bro. You want something out this girl? You know what? Maybe I need to order you. Maybe I need to grow you some organic shit so you can put it in your body and stop being this other nigga, man. Because look how calm I am, bro. You can't be calm. So y'all think about those things, right? Because I'm not gonna go back and forth with them. This is what success is. I know it now. I'm looking right at it. No, that's a lie. So think about that. Nobody booked him versus Mook, but a brand new league that's fresh on the scene and has no idea that his views is fake. If you're that success, Beasley got in spaces with you, but he did not book the you and Mook battle. And you needed a sponsor to get the you and Mook battle done, which was Euro. That's why you were mad last year. So you can't be saying that you made six figures off your last nine battles, but because you couldn't get a $20,000 sponsor, you fell out and went crazy. That does not make sense. And if you got six figures your last nine battles, why didn't you book Mook yourself? Where'd the money go? If you say your last nine battles, you got six figures. So let's undershoot it at 100,000. That's 900,000. You couldn't book Mook? Ah man, come on, man. Let's stop being dumb. Come on, man. Let's not be dumb, bro. Come on, bro. If anybody go for it after that, you just want to go for it. But his view count is not real. His story is not real. Everybody from the city he's turned his back on because he don't want the story to be out. Well, we don't give a fuck who you are. You just can't play with us. That's all, bro. Ain't no pressure, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you really truly become successful on your own, it's a different flex. Not, hey, holla, here's your script. At this part, let them throw spitballs at you and everyone laughs. Hello. Y'all good? Y'all want something to drink? And now that I know this, man, I would never argue with young man. Never. Polo, I see you ain't put up none of my responses either. What? Did he call you and tell you don't? Huh? Did he threaten y'all? How's he threatening y'all and he ain't done nothing to nobody who done something to him? How's he threatening the rap culture? He hasn't done anything to nobody who's done nothing to him. Go get your chain back though. Or go get your lick back from him first, bro. You gotta score with dude, bro. Nobody from your culture. Look, nobody from LA that you tied to ain't went and did nothing to dude because they understand. Guess what they understand, little bro? The city come first. You just a out of towner, man. You just a lick. That's all you are, a lick. That's it. Have you did anything to the people that lined you up to get it taken? No. So I'd be damned if you bark at me. I would just keep going the other way. I wouldn't even entertain you because it's like I'm gonna go the other way. You can't bark at me. You ain't done nothing to nobody else who harmed you. It's a chain of command, youngin. When somebody did something to me, I got mine back. That's why I can talk like any way I want. You, on the other hand, if someone do something to you, you get timid and you stand down. Or if you bump heads with niggas from out of town because somebody will really hurt you, you squash it with everybody. Rain dissed your mother. I came with you because I was finna get down with you. Rain said, Verb is the one that approached me like, what we gotta do? You left me standing out there with two bitches and got in the car with the LA niggas, man. What you talking about? CB4 is hell, man. CB4, bro. So when y'all look at a person's character, who else has he done something to? Who else does he hate outside of Verb? Nobody. I ain't been nowhere near the nigga. I ain't been nowhere near him. Y'all saw him shoot at me again in this exchange. I ain't say nothing to him because he said he needed the engagement. He's telling y'all who that nigga is. Because if y'all think he the biggest guy and he gotta chase it from me, that mean I'm the biggest guy. Don't it 311? You was doing some dick blowing over there too, wasn't you? You stood right there smiling with him too, didn't you? Didn't you? He CB4 as hell, man. What you talking about? How that make you feel? You went over there with him, right? You was over there sitting with him, trying to smile and be seen with him. He's CB4 as hell, man. How about that? This ain't no time for no. No, we playing the game 100% on the floor. If you hate me so much, then you have to want to kill the niggas that touched you. You don't want to kill the niggas in St. Louis that done something to you when you moved out the city. JC said niggas ran me out the city. Boy, I stayed in that city till I was a granddaddy. Fuck is you talking about? Holla got into an altercation with Eastside niggas. They jumped him and he moved out the city. I don't have these type of things on me, man. That's why he can never bark at me. He can bark at y'all and call y'all and tell y'all to be bitch ass niggas and do what he say. Not me though. No, not me. I am who I am. You can't get that off on me. That's a game for y'all. You know, y'all punks and shit like that. So that's for y'all. It just ain't for me though, baby. You feel me? It's pathetic, man. You got one everybody that's harmed him, he gets quiet on it. But he hates one rapper from the city who's authentically the king of that motherfucker. Authentically. Because I created the lane and I fought when it was time when you didn't believe. You were chasing basketball. Your better chance. If I didn't rap that night, nigga, you'll still be in the layup line, bro. You can't be that thorough. Cause your whole destiny is based off what I do that night. If I didn't choose to rap, you would still be working on your layups and shit like that, right? Okay. See, when I talk, nobody, when we talk the real shit, that's what I'm saying. If y'all like fake shit and shit, go do that. I don't mind. Go do your thing. But over here, I say the truth. And that man view count is fake. So for all y'all that jump and blow dick, views are 100% fake. I just bought some. And all of you can buy some. Think about it. The first thing he does when something go wrong, look at my views. I got this money. Look at my views. What about my money? All my what niggas that be talking about they raps. I got these views. Cause you bought the motherfuckers, man. We like, all right, man, we see you with your little count. What about these views, man? I got these views. What? My money, 100,000, 976,000, motherfucker. No rich niggas do it. Smack don't do that. No rich man does that. Man. My views, I got these views. Okay, we all got them. We can just buy them like you do. When you go into any debates with him, when he gets pressured, guess what he does? He barks, yells, and makes threats because he wants you to stop. That's a defense mechanism he's always used. I'ma yell loud and make you think back up off me so I do not get bothered. Why do I bother him the most? I'm never seen with him. I don't call him. If you ask him to show his call history with me in the last 4 years, I don't call him. But he hates me because I'm that nigga for real. That's why. Because you c- you can't be that nigga, right? But you hate this nigga. That means he's really that nigga because you hate him. Because anybody else, guess what? You would ignore them like I do all y'all. I never dreamed to be a wild and out rapper, bro. I never been around that man. I never, bro. He's never like so. I don't know nothing that he's capable of doing. Oh, youngster. But guess what though? I won't be arguing with you. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. Murder Mook is your target. You can't say nothing to Mook. He's an out of towner. You sitting pretty for the out of towners again? It's like you cross your legs and put on a wig for the out of towners. Boy, ain't nobody buying this Hitman holler shit, this screaming and yelling because you ain't done nothing to nobody. You got to go do some gangster shit to a gangster, and then we say, okay, that's what that is. You yell at rappers and threaten rappers. That's what you do. We know that. You prey on the weak, man, because you probably got picked on or something like that with that other side of the game. Because they don't, you don't. This is the same guy that's on camera telling some people, "I'm a celebrity too." Bro, you sound ridiculous, bro. You need to grow up, man. But in your case, you will consistently be that. When you become a granddaddy, you have to stop. You can't be a YN forever, youngin. You can't walk around and be this thug criminal that you created in your mind, but the stats don't say thug and criminal on the paper, though. I'm not worried about that. I was in Houston. I didn't know y'all was coming. Chilla Jones had a surprise, didn't he, Chilla? Chilla said, I brought all your enemies here. But Chilla, that wasn't smart, because what if I'd have had to smoke one of them niggas and your whole league would have went down? While you doing this backhand sneaky shit you trying to do, like it was gonna affect anything, what did it change, Chilla? Nothing. But what if something would have went wrong and I would have smoked one of them niggas at your event playing with me? Then it's all over with. But you brought this here on purpose. You ain't even thinking business wise, Chilla. You playing a little game and shit like, oh, I'm gonna bring all these niggas here. Chilla told me we finna go on stage. I get there now. We going on after daylight. Then we going like all this other shit. That make me look at you crazy, Chilla. What was you on? What was you on, Chilla? Because if that would have went wrong, Chilla, then what would you would have said? You'd have been in the middle of some shit that went wrong, right? But what did it change, Chilla? I walked through y'all set, didn't I? All them enemies you said you brought, Chilla. What did you see? That shit sound good when you're on the net and on the phone. But in person, you're gonna have to prove that with dude, though. So what did you see? Nothing. Chilla, what did it change? Nothing. You did a dangerous move. Chilla. All it would have took for you to bring all these so-called enemies and they'd have tried me and I would have smoked one of them. Then your event is done. That looks crazy. And you did all that shit for what? For a nigga that don't draw views for it? Trying to fit in? Shit. That looked like Chiller, like you was trying to line something up. That's what it looked like to me. Because the times changed. I didn't stay in the hotel that Chiller and them provided for me. Why? Nigga, I'm from the set for real. Ain't none of y'all niggas gonna know where the fuck I'm at. I didn't stay where y'all designed me to stay, did y'all? Or did I go get my own room? I ain't one of these dorks, man. I come from where I said I come from, man. But Chilla, the time did change though. You told me one thing. I got there, then you said we're going on after Daylight and Rum Nitty, which don't make sense. And then we're going on after Swamp and Chess. It looked like you was trying to hold me there, Chilla. That's what it looked like. But what if something would have happened, Chilla? Because that's what that is, Chilla. You was playing a game with niggas, man. What if something would have happened? I'd have smoked you too. You know that, right? You gotta know that though, Chilla. We talking some real shit now. You think if that shit would have went crazy, I wouldn't have upped and shot and smoked y'all niggas playing with me like that? Yes, I would have. Or we could have had a conversation with a nigga, and a nigga could have tested my hand ability in Houston. A nigga could have pulled me to the side and said, "Hey, let me see if that's real on you." All right, I didn't get them questions. I walked amongst all you niggas that said y'all felt the way. I was there in the room. Who pressed it? When Av started he pressed me story. I brought him right in here, didn't I? Didn't all that shit change? Oh, okay. Shit, I don't know. I don't know what type of niggas y'all look up to though. I look up to character. I got Hollis so mapped out, y'all. Look, I got his every move mapped out today. I already screenshotted my phone, so I'm gonna show y'all how much of a dummy he is. I'm gonna show you how you control this guy because he's easy to control. He thinks on a lower level. He doesn't think on a high frequency. He thinks on a lower frequency. I know every move he done. And I screenshot it. When I show y'all, it's a dead ball again. I'm showing y'all this is a toy, man. And this is how he thinks, and this is how he'll respond. This is how he'll act. These are the things that he will say. When Holler is backed against the wall, he gets aggressive. He starts saying wilder shit to back you up. I don't back up. That's the problem here. I go to it. Now y'all have a good day. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, Chilla. Let's do this. Because here's the thing. I think Chilla Jones was trying to line me up. I strongly believe that. And I'm gonna tell you why I think that. Right? And I'm gonna let everybody view it how they want to view it, right? But I think Chilla Jones is trying to line me up for sure. hmm I strongly think Chilla Jones was trying to he was trying to get one off. That's what I think. But look, check it out though, Chilla. I asked Chilla on Twitter. Let me get his response if that's so you can see it. Let me get his response if that's so you can see it. All right, so look, check it out. I'm gonna let people start to warm in first. I want everybody to look up top. That's Chilla Jones' response. I asked Chilla Jones. I said, "Hey, Chilla, was you trying to line me up? Can y'all hear me good? If you can hear me good, can you please light up? Cause Chilla, I'm only gonna just tell you where we come from was what though. I only can tell you what it looked like. Can't tell you what it is. If y'all can hear me good, light up for me, please. Light up for me, please. Hold on. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, so check this out. Now look, hey, T, come here right quick. I just want to walk. I don't want to put you in this. I want to walk you down the chain of events, right? Y'all can hear me, everything good? I'm just starting that first before we get started. Let everybody, okay, okay, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get a co-host up here so I don't want to be. All right, T,
I'm
check
here.
this out. I said to Chilla today, I said, hey, Chilla, it looked like you was trying to line me up. That's what it looked like, right? Okay. First thing, if he know me and dude is at odds, right? I'm the only person that don't know that I'm finna see the other one. He know he finna see me. Chilla know that we both finna be in the building. This is a league owner before we start. Chilla know we both finna be in the building. Verb is the only person that didn't know that he was gonna see the other person. Why
He
was
was
I
trying to,
left?
he
Hold
was
on,
trying to
look.
lie.
Yeah, he's trying to line me up
He
for
like,
sure.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
self. You don't
that's
even got to.
self-explanatory. Look,
Yeah, he
but
should have told you out of respect.
look, Chilla though. But see, we St. Louis niggas for real, Chilla. So you playing? Let me just tell you something. So I'm the only person that don't know that I'm finna see Holland. What if Hollis coming in the same time I'm walking out when I'm coming in, and you don't know where my mind is with nothing? You don't know where his mind. What if that goes all the way wrong? I'm the only person that didn't know, Chilla, and I'm coming to do a job that you booked me to do, but I'm the only person that don't know that he's coming. Okay, that's one thing that look crazy, Chilla. You can say nah and all that because we can't never say what you really was doing, but I can tell you what this shit look like. It do
Well, this is what he
because
gonna say. I'm sorry I interrupted you. This is what
no,
he
no,
gonna
no.
say.
That's his response upstairs. Look up
Nah,
top.
what he say? He still passed away, and I wasn't opposed to the I need to get my shit.
Check this out. Check this out. Here's another thing. I was communicating with his partner too. When we was on the way, that's the time they told me to come. When I'm on the way, Verb usually come in, do his job, and then he leaves. Right?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
I come in. I come in. Why is it two matches before? Then Daylight's going on stage, and Daylight is the main event. Daylight, the main event, he going on stage. Chilla says, "Oh, we gonna go on after daylight." Then Swamp and Chess goes on, so they prolong me again. That's two of them. I'm in the building 3 4 hours. I'm the only person that don't know what's going on. Chilla know.
So what I would say is, and I'm always be, I'm a deep thinker about it. So he trying to, man, he going against you, bro. So in his mind, whatever he's saying, he trying to get his mind together to battle you. You think that shit
Yeah.
easy? So
All right,
whatever
but
he
look,
going through, he might not be lying about that. I'm saying it. You know me, I keep it fresh and funky. He
you do.
battling you, so his mind is like he probably composed to be like, I ain't got it right now, man. If I go around and embarrass myself in front of Verb, so
Yeah, but that's cool. But only one thing that's another problem. He said in his rounds he didn't stutter the part when he said, "I brought all your enemies here." He didn't
yeah,
stutter that part.
he did.
He
He know
did
that
not
was
stutter
going.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He
know that was
so this is
going.
a line. Look. Hey, look, Chilla. Where we come from, because we not ducks. Where we come from, this look like a lineup, and that means something could have severely happened, and you're playing with that though. Because I'm the only person that don't know. Okay, so now I'm going on after the main event. Don't make no sense. And then we went on after the surprise battle, which is Chess and Swamp. They should have went last. Don't nobody know they there.
Well, just to keep on hunting. You acknowledge him that you know this and let this shit go, bro.
Yeah, but
Just let it
no,
go.
no, no, no. Listen, I know how our people is. I'm not
Right,
with
right.
him. Yeah, he don't know us for real. He can buy into whatever. He don't know us, so he don't know. Like, so I wouldn't even never look at him like that. But Chiller, that's weak as hell, especially as a league owner, bro.
Do you think he
Because
was
I'm
like? Do you think he was
look,
like
look, look,
not telling you
look.
because he didn't want people to know that Hitman was coming? It was a surprise. He thought you might have said something. You think he was thinking like
Look
that?
here. Here's the thing. Was it imperative that he brought Hitman on that stream? No. He could have announced it through a trailer if he wanted to. He brought him. All red flags is up. We come from that part of the city. Dude, don't. We come from where this is a red flag. What you mean? So I'm the only person that don't know. But here's another punchline. His partner called me about when me and Gotti was going back and forth, like making sure I knew what that, we know what this, yeah. I was
Okay, okay.
contacted about God. I wasn't contacted about Hitman, and me and Hitman was at full smoke. Chilla, that look crazy, my boy.
Oh yeah,
And
he
I'm,
got to say something. He got to
yeah,
tell
he
you.
got. Hey, Chilla, you can't duck it because it's too many things that look crazy, young. It's too many things that look crazy back to back. Why I'm the only nigga that don't know, and I gotta go rap for you, so you sending me in blind. It
Hey,
wasn't imperative. You could have dropped the trailer. How many times have we seen how many times have we seen trailers get announced and shit like that with something big gonna go down? You didn't even tell me, dude. You didn't even say, "Hey, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I got him coming to do something, so that's gonna be that." You sent me in blind. When you send somebody in blind, you trying to have a Chiller. I would have ended up smoking y'all, man, playing with me like that. It would have really went to the ceiling. That's why you shouldn't be playing like this. You don't know where me and dude head is. What happens if we'd have crossed paths and I'm on some other shit? What about that? Then what? But I'm the only person that didn't know, Chilla. That look crazy as a fucking league owner. That look crazy because it looks dangerous. Because he got the ups. I don't. Explain that, Chilla. He got the ups on everything and I don't. So what the fuck was you on? Man, Chilla, I don't even want to be looking at you like that. But I got to though. Because you gave my enemy the ups, nigga. Where we come from, we'd have killed you and your brothers and everybody around you if something would have went wrong. That's what would have happened to you in real life. If you would have been playing like this where we come from, niggas would have killed you and your entire lineage, man. Because you're in the middle of it, bro. You should never be in the middle of that. And if you're gonna be in the middle of it, and if you're doing business, Chiller, you got to keep it 1,000 on both sides. You didn't keep it 1,000. He knew, I didn't. Now, can anybody duck that theory? This the type, but Chiller. But what happened? But what happened, Chiller? What happened? Not a bitch ass thing, right? Nothing, right? So what do they know that you don't know? Because I don't understand. If you brought all my enemies around, hey, guess what else? I didn't know Swamp was rapping that weekend. He brought everybody around me that had smoke with me. Av, Swamp, Hitman, everybody. He brought them all. He brought them all.
Yeah, he can't tell you. I mean,
Hey, look. Here's another thing. Check this out. Av battle and Swamp battle was both surprises. You just added on more niggas that didn't fuck with me. So what was Chilla on?
the nigga was trying to bring that smoke to you for sure.
Shit, shit.
You got to
I
look at. I mean, ain't what not gonna
You
happen.
got to. You
Ain't what
gotta
not
look.
gonna happen.
Wasn't a
Yeah,
motherfucking thing gonna happen. Somebody's gonna die. That was the only thing that was gonna happen, man. So this is the part that people don't process. You will play like that, chilling. I'm the only person that I ain't never bumped heads with you. We ain't never had no interaction, and you just hopped in a car with him. Boy, you better stop playing. You don't know where you at, chiller. Hey, chiller. He ain't went home and thrown no event. He know why. He ain't thrown no event. You playing like that? You playing like that, chiller? Man, you gonna make me look at you crazy. Hey, where Mickey at? Tag Mickey. Chiller, you man, I
hey,
think you man, cause
hey, hey,
I ain't got huh?
bro, you heard on birds in the background? They like just chill, man. Let it go. Listen to the
Yeah,
birds. Listen to the
yeah,
birds. They
yeah, you
tell you
right.
let that shit go, bro. Let that shit go. Hey. He made a mistake. You acknowledge the fact that he done it, bro, and let it go. He know now. He know your thought process. It ain't even about a feeling because it is what it is. The writing on the wall. So now he know, and you letting it out publicly. So he should be reaching out to you. Just
No,
let
don't
that. The,
reach out to no. You right. Look,
yeah,
I
the
wouldn't
birds
look.
chirping, dog. You listen to the
Hey,
birds.
listen. Hey, listen. I would never. Hey, Chiller. The reason why you can't do that because people love me, man. You
Yeah,
probably shouldn't do shit like that, bro. You
yeah.
probably should not do no shit like that, and like, because you got to look at it like this, Chiller. You offset the table because you're catering to one side.
Yeah.
If you cater to one side, you're on something. If you sit at the table and the table is even, and you say, okay, because he know I'm coming. You communicate, y'all communicate with me. He know I'm coming. I don't know he coming. You changed the rap times, man. You had me in that building 3.5, 4 hours, man. You told me we was finna go on. I got en route. Two events, two battles went on before daylight, and then we going on after the main event, and then we went on after the surprise. It looked like you was trying to keep me in there long as possible, Chilla.
But, hey, but you see what happened when that stuff happened.
Nothing,
You
nothing.
no, I'm, no, no. What has happened on the positive side is you ain't doing nothing but being more consistent and more consistent. Because when they try to cut you off, it's always a brighter side too. Because that's what that was. He trying to line you up and hoping that you was the do bad. Because I mean, when you him, they want to make that. Look how they talk about LeBron and everybody. They want you to be. They want you to be wrong. So when God is involved in something, you can't stop it. You're a God. It is what it is.
Yeah,
You
that's what
can't
it,
stop it.
you know what that's
Yeah,
what it is. It's like
yeah,
it's these little demons that's trying to touch something they
yeah.
can't touch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, man, I'm gonna go to the SIP. Y'all not even prepared mentally to go there.
Yeah.
So this is what you gotta view it that way though. Just coming from any nigga that come from the hood, what you mean? If me and dude that's smoking, you know he know everything and I don't. What you mean? You're in that with him, and then you do business with him, right?
Yep. As a man, you spoke on it as you should. He know because he knew already. You ain't say nothing about it, but now he tried to line you up, but you steady winning. Keep living, bro. Keep having your events. You want your
Yeah.
stuff to go right, you got to do right. Anybody that ain't trying to do right, they gonna pay for it
They
anyway.
gonna fail every time. It's
Yeah,
been happening
yeah,
all year. It's like
yeah.
all these little plots and y'all doing all this shit in the middle of some shit you shouldn't even be in the middle of and be playing like that, man. You shouldn't even be playing. Y'all don't hear me get questioned, bro. You should not be playing like that. That's not a game where we come from, man. Somebody would kill you over that, man. Because see, Chilla, you probably don't even understand it. But where we come from, someone would kill you for that. For the attempt, someone would take your life from you and your brothers and shit like that. That's what happens to you if you play like that where we come from because it's a dangerous game you playing. That's an attempt to line someone up for something to happen on all aspects because you didn't tell me. You didn't get at me and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I got dude coming to do something I need him to do." So therefore, he know and you know. Now, Chilla, you safe. You left me in the dark for a reason, and it's even worse because your man called me about Gotti though. He's like, "Hey, so what's up with this you and Gotti?" I'm like, "Yeah, let it play ball." Shout out to Gotti. We figured that out. That wasn't that. But play ball. I Gotti from where he from. I'm from where I'm from. We know how to deal with that. What you mean? But you ain't tell me about dude, man. Chilla, that's kind of wild. I'm gonna hold you on that one though, for sure. Because look, check this out, Chilla. It ain't nothing you can do to justify that. That's a dangerous situation. Because look, Chilla, what if my mind ain't there? Hey, Chilla, he dissed my dying mama. You don't know what was in my head. What if I'd have saw him and flipped out and did shit that's unrealistic and took and shot the shit out the entire event and killed many because you playing? You don't know what the fuck that is, dude.
Yeah, it would have been on him for sure.
It was that blood is on your hands because you playing it because you didn't tell me. You ain't tell me, man. You ain't tell me. All these niggas you supposed to bring up, and then you wrapped it, Chiller. That's the only problem. You wrapped it too. You said I brought all your enemies here. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But see, hey, Chiller. If I was a bitch ass nigga, it would be crazy. What changed with me? How I walked through it. What happened, Chiller? Nothing. And you running the league, and that's how y'all playing the game. You shouldn't do that, man. You shouldn't play like that, man. You should not play no these type of games are serious, man. I don't got nothing else to say to dude, man. I'm done talking to him. But Chilla, this that's where you at with it though? Chilla, where we come from, everybody where we came from would have killed you, man. Because they just saw you trying to line up, man. Niggas will smoke a bitch over that, man. You trying to line up somebody to for something, nigga. You could have been trying to line me up for anything to go wrong, and I wouldn't have accepted that. You that's a dangerous game, and if y'all playing doing business like that, that's crazy though, and it's dangerous to the consumer because you didn't tell me. I'm in the car. Well, I was in the car with T. We are in the car on the way down when I found out dude was in the building. Did my posture change anything, dude?
No, no, no. We don't, man. They really don't
They
understand.
don't understand our people.
No,
That's what they see.
yeah,
See, like the shit that they think was just harmless will get them taken. Shut trying to line me up. That's crazy. I ain't with
hey,
this shit.
hey, you done had to calm me down before how to battle rap acting towards you. I'm like, they don't get it. Like, we be
I
like
told
that for
you,
our
I
people.
told, I
Yeah,
told you when me and Ab was talking, and you was like, "Man, wait a minute." I said he
yeah,
doesn't know no
man,
better. I said he
man,
doesn't know, man.
boy,
Let him talk, man.
I'm
He
quiet as a
don't know no.
motherfucker, boy.
Look. I made it clear. I said, "Hey, look, he don't know no better." That's
Yeah,
what I said. I turned around. I said, "Man, he don't." I turned my back to Ab, didn't I? Didn't I turn all the way around and start talking to you in the middle of
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Didn't I do that? I turned my back to Ab. I turned my back 360. I looked at him. I said, "Hey, he don't know no better, man.
Let's talking, man. Let's talking.
Let's talk." And we don't know no better.
Man, we don't talk. We just, we just perform. That's it.
No, see, it's like they're getting it. Oh, you can mute up. See, I don't want to put you in this part. Like, look, y'all are getting confused with the behavior of dude. Like, that's hard to us. That's not hard to us, man. That's weak to us. It's weak to our entire city. Cause name for me another St. Louis nigga you say act like that. Boy, y'all think that's hard. You puss ass niggas think that shit hard and think it's gangster. Man, we don't think that's gangster. We don't look at that as a threatening tool. Man, I was in the car going over my rounds in my head when I found out he was there. Did you think it made me forget a word? Chilla, you are 100% guilty, my man. I think you should. We gotta fix that, Chilla. You are 100% guilty for that move, dog. Cause something could have went wrong. Something could have straight went wrong, Chilla. That would have been on your hands. Like that's insane. That would have been on your hands. Cause you ain't tell me. What if he was on something? What if he didn't tell you he owns something, but he owns something? It happens. That's on your hands, bro. A league owner cannot operate like that, bro. He can't. Every time, if one thing I can say about that bald head ass Beasley, he's gonna tell me what's on the floor. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you ahead of time. They are coming. He's always done that. Always. He's always done that, bro. That's how we chill.
Bro, he got to speak on that. And if you look at the aesthetics of what happened, you're not wrong. But man, this is I don't know, man. It's hard to decipher. Was he being intentional,
We
or
can't.
did he make a
But
mistake?
I said that though, T. I said you can't say what it looked like. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't say what he
it
did.
was in
You can
his
say
rap.
what
It
it
was
looked
in his
like though.
rap. It was in his
Yeah,
raps.
because
Yeah.
everybody
Damn,
on the
Chilla.
planet, everybody ears will go up and say, "What was you on, bro?"
Yeah,
Only people that ain't gonna understand that is a dork ass nigga who come from somewhere that don't exist for real. That's like they won't get it. We would say, "Why didn't you tell the other person though? Why didn't you tell the other person though?" And then you got to think he wrapped it and said, "I brought all your enemies here." Like that's a game or something. And this is the worst part. Chilla didn't inform me that none of the niggas I had words with was coming. That's Av, Swamp, or Hitman. He did not say a word. He didn't keep. I got a rap for him. Hey Chilla. These are surprise battles that you protecting. We gotta actually rap. So that's three up. Like that's what I'm saying. Chilla, you was on something though. That's all right though. Chilla, I don't got no more words for dude. So at all, man. Like, but I can't believe that you would be on that though. That's crazy.
what made you start? Did you think
I
that
no,
right away?
I already thought of that, but I just didn't. It wasn't no big
Speak
thing
on
for
it.
me to like. I had already read the floor. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, whatever, because
When you
because I walked we walked straight up out of there last, man.
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
say
like
he was there, when you said he was like Hitman there. I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, how Wayne know that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's some, even though the child said you know what I'm saying, everything is supposed to be, you do what you do, do what I do, but you still got to tell you, so you can prepare yourself for that.
yeah, he said he
Uh,
didn't tell me, so I'm the only person that did not know. That's the crazy part. I'm the only person that did not know.
right.
You
Yeah,
you
cause
you feel yeah like
he
you
already
can't
knew you
play
was gonna
them.
be there, cause you're too
Yeah,
far.
yeah, but he just don't know what I'm willing to go. Like that's what I'm saying with he just don't know. But he playing it, man. Chill, I gotta look at you like that now.
He
Hey,
gonna
Chilla,
reach
if
out to
hey
you.
hey Chilla, check this out, bro. If I gotta look at you like that, that means it ain't nothing that I won't do. Cause that's crazy, nigga. All this time we ain't never had a bad word, and you'll play the game like that. Not with Swamp and Al. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the stuff that's you don't know what that is, bro. We could have crossed paths in any. What if he'd have been tripping? And what if I wasn't going for it? What if we both up pistols and we shoot all in your event and six other people get killed because you ain't said nothing? Because if that's the case, if you're gonna move like that, I would have moved even more different to make sure I go do the job and get it done. Yes or no? I'd have moved tighter because he would have moved tighter. He got the ups. If he got the ups, he know the floor. Hey, Chilla, what it changed though? What it changed? What did it change though? Made me look like the god that I am. What did it change? Okay, Chilla. Hey, St. Louis, I think Chilla was trying to line me up. I am 95% of that too. And Chilla, I ain't never looked at you crazy, but for sure I do though. That's some dangerous shit, Chilla. Ain't nobody gonna agree with you, Brody. That's wrong, bro. That is a hunt
I
because we
wonder what
trying to.
I wonder what
We,
three think.
Nah, that three ain't. Nah, three was over there buffing dude up yesterday, man. What you mean?
I mean,
He
I
over there.
mean, I mean, I mean, that's the point. He just doing his job. He fuck with both of y'all. For
Nah,
real, bro.
nah,
Like
nah,
he
and
fuck with
now
both of
listen,
y'all.
listen. Here's the thing with me. The fuck with both of us thing is out, man. They tried to line me up. What if they were trying to take my life?
Now I'm talking about three being over there talking to him. That's his job. You know that.
No, that's
You
cool,
know I
and
fuck
it's
with you 100%.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
we
no,
don't want
no,
them to be
no,
able to choose, dog. We don't want them to have
yeah,
to choose.
yeah,
He fuck
no,
with you
I'm
for
not.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
I don't,
listen, but
yeah.
listen, my job was to say fuck him from being over there. My job was we both doing our job. He went to talk to him. I'm supposed to say, nigga, you over there buffing that bitch, buffing dude. Damn, that's what I'm saying. That's what same thing. What nothing
Uh,
changed. What's up,
yeah,
three?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow,
What
okay,
you
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
You just saying he was doing it, but you still cool. Yeah, I got you. You know how
yeah.
you
That's all I'm
is.
saying. Yeah, but Chilla, that's crazy. You shouldn't make me feel like that, baby. Chilla, you should not make me feel like that, bro. Because dude can't really shield you from man. Hey, Chilla, you shouldn't like. That's wrong, Chilla. My feelings is really hurt now, Chilla. On some real shit. Like, which, look, I ain't now for real. Like, y'all, I'm straight really bothered by it now. Like, it's really on my heart that Chilla would do that to me, bro. A league owner, that's crazy. With no, that's like for real. I ain't even tripping off, dude. I won't even argue with him one time. He can do whatever he wants. Man, I'm really shocked at Chilla. I'm not shocked at dude. Chilla, dang, Chilla. That's how we rocking though, man. No, that's really affecting my heart. I was like, Chilla, every time we ain't never even disagreed on nothing. Man, Chilla, you try to do me like that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, can't nobody tell you not to feel a way about it because it happened to you. Like,
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. But see, this is my thing. What if we was dealing with some gangsters for real, or what if we was dealing with somebody? Man, I'm gone. What you talking about? What do you mean? If we was dealing with a level 5 threat, I am gone. I'm blind everywhere. There's nothing I can do. A level 5 threat gets me out of here, man. Yeah, I like being on the defensive side because I can do anything. Because I would have did anything, Chilla. Chilla, I would have done anything, bro. Listen to me, bro. I'd have done anything in that situation. That's what I'm saying. Like what you don't never know what the other person think or feel like, bro. You supposed to keep that 100, Chilla. You supposed to keep that 1,000 down the board, bro. Okay, look, y'all. Me and dude game is over with. All right, we had 2 days more of an action. I'm done with it, man. Dude, do your thing or don't. I don't care. But Chilla, this what you'll do though, bro? Like my heart is really like, hey, Chilla, you'll do me like that. And you made me stay around at almost 4 hours, bro. It was 2 battles before going on when I got there, and we was supposed to be coming up on stage. And then Quill, you say daylight going on next. I'm like, so when we going on? Oh, we gonna go on after daylight. And then you changed that and said Swamp and Dude going on. Man, hey, Chilla. I'm such a thorough nigga. A hair didn't stand up on my body, nigga. I rehearsed my rounds in my head. I didn't even think about y'all. I've seen too much in my lifetime, man. You niggas couldn't, man. I heard that nigga spider sense didn't tingle from that moment, niggas. No, my mind went on objectives, niggas. Y'all y'all buying to good shiny objects, bro. That's crazy. Chiller, that's crazy, bro. For real, hey, Chiller, you're a brand new league owner, and you'll do that, bro. You had that peaceful weekend, but it was Chiller. Where you made your mistake is you didn't tell me, bro. You did not keep the game fair. You did not keep the game fair. There is nothing you can say. There is nothing you can dodge it. If you was being 100, everybody know everything on the floor. Did I know? No. Did you rap it? Yes. I remembered that line on stage because it was meant for me to remember it. I shouldn't remember that. It stood out to me because I said you brought all my enemies here, and in my mind, Chilla, you know what I was thinking when you said that? So that's what I thought. That's why it stayed stuck in my mind because I walk around in a soul aspect of life. I should not have remembered that you said I brought your enemies here. I remembered that then because it stood out to me because I was like, what is dude on? Chilla, that's like me. That's like if you having some static with some people, and then I bring you to me, and you don't know that they coming. Chilla, how you dodge that, man? What in the comic book story don't say that's a lineup, bro? Hold on, bro. I'm trying to pull you up now, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm trying to
Hey,
pull you
Brian,
up.
I know you saying what you saying, but when I'm listening to you talk, all them birds is ciphering through you like
Them
it's a
birds is telling me,
yeah.
wake up,
Nah, them,
nigga. They
nah,
lying
them,
on you. No, that's
nah,
what the
them, nah,
bird
them,
tell me.
nah, them
Look,
birds
look,
is
look,
saying let
look. The
that
bird.
shit go.
No, look, look. The bird is telling me, listen to me. He was in the back door of you. That's what he was telling me, and I'm like, dang,
Nah,
what you mean?
Bro,
nigga,
Verb,
nigga, them,
you is crazy.
What? What?
You talk about because I remember that line. I'm like, what is
I
dude
did.
on?
That's what I said, and then I was like, because it told me to remember that. And then he said, I brought all your enemies here, like some kind of like super villain or something. Like, man, somebody is going to lose their life, or several humans. This ain't even worth it. The fuck is y'all talking about? Playing like you just didn't tell me, Chilla. And you were excited to bring people that hate me together. Chilla's God on me. You see how I walked about your building? Last? Because how it goes, it says the first will become last and the last will become first. I was the first. I walked out your door last.
ooh, that's scripture.
Talk to him. You know I knew it was before I said it. Yeah.
Was Marlo in
What?
Detroit with you? Marlo, he was in Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah, Merlo was there. Hey, Merlo, did I seem bothered or anything like that?
Nah, you actually
Nah,
was
for Joe he did. I know he did. I was on the
you in the
field. I'm
side
like,
of the
he ain't even
building.
tripping. He was chilling, like doing whatever he wanted to do. That's what, yeah, young nigga talk. I knew what you was gonna say. I just say it faster. You know, y'all on them perks and shit. Like y'all shit don't really be. That's bad for content, man. Speak that shit up, bro, man. Like, yeah, but no, man, that's a lineup, bro. I'm the only person that don't know. Chiller,
Yeah,
Chiller.
you
You
telling
gotta
them.
think, man. He dissed my dying mother, bro. You don't know what my head. You don't. You can't gauge that, bro. Like, what do you can't gauge anything. You have to play the game fair. Any real nigga is gonna say that. I gotta tell both sides, or you're lining one up. There is no other word you can use, Chiller. You can't talk slow around it. You can't do anything. That now this is Chiller. Now we're at a dangerous point because I feel you was trying to get me taken. You know what I'm saying? Like Chiller, you gotta think like this. What if it's that type of time and me and you ain't got no beef, but you in the car with him? You think that I wouldn't still go at the car? No, you just burned me, dude. There's no way around that. You burned me, Chilla. You should never have me at a point where I burn you, bro. Never, none of y'all, man. Like what you talking about? Let dude play his game. How he gonna play his game, man? That's who he is, man. I'm not going back and forth with him. But y'all, you don't ever need me in a position where I'll do anything to you, man. Y'all care more. I don't. That's what I'm saying, man. When I be saying that to y'all, man, I'm saying that from the little amount of genuineness in my fucking heart, bro. It's only a little bit. I'm saying, bro, y'all care too much. I don't. Dude, the last 2 years of my life, people don't know what level I'm willing to go. I do not have a tap out. That's it. And this pertains to dude zero. I do not have a tap out, bro. Listen to me, y'all. When a man tells you, hey, that is it for him, he's not looking to come back. Do you understand what I'm saying, Chilla? Like check this out, Chilla. Let me give you a movie reference, right? In that Planet of the Apes, when they smoked his family, right? When they smoked that ape's family, he rode off on that horse. He made it clear, y'all stay here because I don't plan on coming back. That's where I'm at, bro. That's what I'm when a man tells you, bro, listen to me, I'm there though. I don't plan on going back. I don't plan on coming back. So When you get to a point of that point in your life when you know in your mind, boy, I do not plan on returning. If I'm going, I'm going. Fuck is you talking about? You don't do that. Man, now I look at you like that, man. I don't need to be looking at you like that, bro. Chilla, I do not need to have red eyes with you, bro.
That was a bar.
Yeah, it was. Everything I say is a bar. That's why people quote me and people can't handle it. Man, a line that I said that has nothing to do with JC is the biggest line from the battle. I had to lose what I love to chase what I'm supposed to have. When I go up here and rap, man, I don't twit, man. You thugs and your violence, man. I give you my heart on that stage, man. You just gotta open your bitch ass ears and listen. Man, I am to the ceiling, bro. There is no coming back mentally from where I was, man. Man, when a nigga telling you that, bro, I don't plan on coming back, man. I'm telling everybody here listening, man. If you plans, don't, man. When you couldn't none of y'all survive what I went through the last 2 years, and I'm not talking about this rapper, this comedian. I don't give a fuck. Ha, nigga. Man, y'all couldn't survive what the fuck I had to deal with, man. I didn't survive it mentally. That's why I'm telling y'all, nigga. Boy, I don't plan on coming back, bro. Nah. I'm like, if that's that, that's gonna be that. But we going out and smoke with it, nigga. I'm gonna take you with me. Fuck is you talk? That's where my head is. Man. I do. Listen, y'all. I will do anything, bro. If I feel like this about you, I will do anything, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. A nigga. That's why I don't even get in the mix with. That's why even with me and dude, I didn't come tripping with him. He came for me, man. I'm not even like. I'm so past him in the mind, cause I know, man. I'm past that. I'm talking about in the real world, man. In the real world, man. Man, in this real world, man, please. Who? Shall I look at you like that now, man? That's crazy. You should not let me look at you like that. Damn, Shella. Cause if I look at you like that, you gotta look at me like that now. And you won't be able to see how far down the road I'm willing to, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nah, man, that shit is crazy, Shella. What if them niggas wanted to kill me? Man, what if I would have up and smoked 17 of y'all? Just went ballistic over Chilla playing? What if somebody would have took me, man? Shit ain't real out here, bro. It's crazy. So, man, I'm telling y'all, if you niggas, if you have any emotion left in your body like that, do not, don't challenge that, man. I know who got emotion. That's why if I see something emotional, man, I'm turning my head, man. Because I have crossed the line mentally that y'all don't want to go to. I'm telling you, you don't even want to, for all y'all that's never been here, man, you don't even want to see this, bro. You don't want to see red every day, bro, and gotta pretend that it's green. Be quiet, man. That's when somebody telling you, bro, they crossed their line, man. That was it, man. Not him. Other shit. Not him. Well, when a man get here, I don't wish this on none of y'all, man, because this is the most dangerous I ever been. Because I do not plan on coming back. I had to lose what I love to chase what I'm supposed to have. See, dude, my raps they live like that. That's why it'll never be comparable. Because I give my heart up there. That's why I lasted this long. Why is that touching everybody? Because everybody know what it feel like. You ain't lost enough if you don't. Man, I see red every day, man. Niggas just don't know it. The people that the people that'll go the furthest on this planet, they smile every motherfucking day. And then it's always some lifetime movie of some good neighbor nigga that they seeing, and he John Wick under all that type of shit, ain't he? Man, please leave me be children and just salute my talent. Hey, Chilla, but I should not look at you like that. And for real, Chilla, I'm really upset I do though, for real. Like I ain't even, man, dude is over with. You, Chilla, you really got me feeling away now, bro. Because now I got a question. What was you on, bro? My name was at the top of your flyer, bro, not at the bottom. That deserved a courtesy. I couldn't get a courtesy from you, Chilla? Okay, okay. Hey, one thing that I specialize in, y'all, listen, I build and destroy. It's a gift of mine. Just leave me be, man. Like, it ain't no, y'all, man, if I ever told y'all what powers I had to deal with, man, please. That's why y'all think the shit that mattered, man, this shit don't, this dude, nothing that he could bring to the table could ever matter to me because I live in the real world still. And I know it's still pain. It's still electric. Man, I'm not, man, bye, man. Him don't exist. That's why I ain't said nothing to him. I exist to y'all. You know, he don't exist in my head no more like that. Unless I have to. That's it. Like, if I have to, yeah, automatically, for sure. But other than that, man, nah, like, man, bro, when a nigga go to, man, when a nigga goes to this place in his mind, bro, I'm telling y'all, I've lived a longer than most of y'all. Don't ever get here, man. Because any man that understands what I'm saying, you don't want to walk around like that, bro. Because it's too much to carry. I'm telling you. And then you have to operate in a system that's not even real. I gotta rewire. I'm really a whole nother nigga in my mind right now, like for real. But I still gotta wear this costume for y'all. Like I'm wearing a costume for y'all. Don't get it fucked up. It's still Halloween to me or something. Like that's why I like playing with him as a joke to me, because it's like the level of where my mind is. And I know ain't none of y'all mind willing to go there, so it don't matter anyway. Man, please, I ain't. Boy, man, the human parts of me have been ripped, man. What the fuck is y'all talking to, man? That's why I gotta look at you as a full throttle threat. Now, chilling, I don't like doing it, man. I gotta look at you as a full throttle threat now. Cause you just showed me your hand, man. I would have never brought you to me and made you feel like that, though. Any nigga that came to the city with me, they think royal treatment. We go wherever we want, don't we? If you see a bitch and you want her, don't I tell her to fuck? Yeah. What else happened? Y'all been to the city with anybody else? Fuck is you telling me? I don't gotta have a nigga call nobody. Verb is there. They opening the door. What you talking about? Nothing about me gets questioned ever. What are you talking about, man? I don't go around tripping with niggas, but I will be resistant. They know that about me, right? Yeah. What's up? They know my story because they remember me on all levels. That's why they still gravitate to me. They know him, man. What you talking about? They know Lil Chad, man. The dope fiends know me, man. What you talking about? They know me, man. The corner store know me, man. What you talking about? Yeah, that they know him. They all these niggas here know me, every version of me. That's why they can say, man, that's what that is, man. We know him, every level of him. What you mean? On any aspect of anything that man, my shit is complete from everything, man. I've done what I wanted to do, and it ain't no dirt on my name, man. Ain't no dirt on my names, and ain't no shenanigans with no niggas, no none of that's on me, man. They all know who dude is, bro. Every story, nothing ever gets questioned, man. Chilla, you don't hear stories about me going, bro. I'm not a nigga that's going for nothing, bro. Are y'all fooled about something? Somebody would have told you I was going, bro. Going is crazy, man. Maybe y'all or niggas that's going in y'all cities. We don't even get the we can't be going, bro. If we going, bro, you die. If we're going, you're dead, bro. What are you talking about? Y'all be going, man. Man, y'all is the ones that's we're not going for nothing. Damn, Chilla. You didn't tell me, man. You ain't tell me. check this out, bro. Come on, check this out. Okay, y'all man just went and posted. Oh my God, this don't even make sense. He does not think at all, bro. Hold on, let me get y'all together. Hold on. Your man's, he does not think at all, right? He just said, hold on, wait a minute. I'm sure. Let me get the people. Hold on. Let me get you right. This is what I'm saying, y'all. I'm gonna make this clear. And look, y'all just chop this and go look at it. I'm gonna read off what Holla said he get paid. Listen to this, y'all. Hold on. Let me change the title so we can do this all together. Hold on. Watch this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get y'all together. All right, check this out. This shit don't even make no sense. Hey man, dude really flat out does not think. He does not think well, and I'm finna explain to y'all why he don't think well. All right, check this out. Hitman posted these. This is how much money he got paid. Wait, let me get this. Let me get this post from y'all right quick. I want y'all to hear this, and then y'all tell me. Y'all tell me who crazy. Okay, check this out. All right, Holla just listen. This is y'all man's. Listen to this. First off, didn't Holla tell y'all that he is part owner of RBE? Yes or no? Did Hitman Holla tell y'all that he thumbs up in the chat if you have heard Holla say he is part owner of RBE? Thumbs up or thumbs down. That's simple, man. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's all the way get right. Okay? Y'all are y'all with me? Right? Holla has verbalized it multiple times. He has verbalized it multiple times, and I'm sure you can find it on the internet. He is part owner of RBE. Right. Here's what he said. I get 100 a battle my last 9 battles. Holla, if you are part owner of RBE, this is what you said. Okay? That means you can make a contract, look and say whatever you want. Let's run these things down. And Remy, let's check this out. Remy said Easy makes $50,000 a battle and his credit score was 840 or something. She said that, yes or no? Okay. She said Easy makes $50,000 a battle. Okay, so if Remy paid you $100,000 for the battle and she didn't come back and shop with you again, she lost. She lost her money. She would have got you back on stage if you were proven to win. What do you mean? If Remy said 50, Easy makes 50 a battle, and she gave Hitman 100,000, she didn't. Even if she gave Hitman 100,000, she didn't come back and get him again. These are the battles that he's posted. Look, he said versus Bill Collector, he got 75,000, which was a RBE battle. Versus Cassidy, he got 100,000, which is a RBE battle. He said versus Calico, 100,000, which is a RBE battle. He said Easy, 100,000, which is a Chrome battle. He said with Ill Will, he made 100,000 in a RBE battle. He said versus Gotti, and we know RBE backed that event. RBE battle. Versus Hustle, and we know who backs that event. 75. RBE battle. Mook, TBL, 100,000. Here's a punchline, guy. So you don't have a discounted price for nobody, not even your fucking self. So you'll charge ARP 100,000 multiple times, and then charge Remy 100,000 too. If ARP is your man and you charging him 100, you should be charging Remy 150. Why would they be paying you the fucking same if y'all are all together? It doesn't make sense, dude. So everybody has to pay you 100,000, even you. You don't take 20% off for you, even you. You everybody who talks to you is going to give you $100,000. You said RBE has gave you $100,000 this many times, and you charge Remy the same 100,000, and you charge TBL the same 100,000. So he doesn't ever get a discount, and that's your man. And you write the contracts over there. And you said that you are part owner of RBE, right? Yes. These are things you said. Yes or no? All right, cool. So you charge ARP 100,000 multiple times? So ARP got to give you 100,000. Well, then you got to say that ARP still got to pay you the same thing. So ARP has to pay you 100, and a brand new league that you have no track record with has to pay you 100 too. So where's the in-house loyalty then? Because then now we going into a selfish mode if you're telling the truth. Because where's the in-house loyalty? So your friend got to give you almost $700,000 to be cool with you, but you charge Remy the same price, and you charge TBL the same price, and then when you throw your own stuff, you still charge you 100,000. Listen, y'all, this kid don't think, man. He reacts too fast, ego driven. That's why I be walking him down the street. His ego's too loud. He doesn't think and process things he wants to say. And then when he gets frustrated, he goes into rage. I have him mapped out, man. He won't go any further. When you back him in the corner, he feel like he can't think his way out, he go to rage. Or he goes personal shots. Or he talks money. Look, I showed last night that views are every that I showed last night. I bought views. Showed y'all all that you can buy 'em. This morning he up waiving contracts after he said that he's a part owner of RVE, which means he creates the contract. He can make the motherfucker say anything, and he charged his buddy the same $100,000 that he charges Remy and a brand new league. And I'm sorry, ARP has gave you $700,000 to be cool then. And then you don't show him any love and he rides with you. You don't show him, so you don't drop the price for your own friend. Is that what you telling me? Something is not sticking here, child. Stop while you're ahead. I'm telling you, listen to me, man. Your smoke is with Mook. Stop. Your ego gonna make you end up going too far. We're gonna peel onion, man. I'm not on that. Move. I showed the world that you can buy views last night, and he got up. His next defense is always money. I told y'all this last night. He can't think outside them two windows. My views, my money. Last night, I told y'all, I showed y'all, I bought views and showed you. That's how views are bought because there's no interaction with his because they're bought. This he's the problem because this whole time he's tricked the culture that his view count was high, and he was just buying the fucking views. He tricked all y'all and made y'all all kneel to him and kiss his ass, and he was buying the views the entire time, and we all knew it. You can go look for yourself. I did it yesterday and showed everybody, didn't I? Here, this is how much I told her your view count tomorrow will be this. Go look at it. I paid for it. He has not addressed buying them. Everything, go look at the bots. Click the pages. The comments don't exist. These are blank people. He's tricked y'all by putting money into buying fake shit and tricking you. And now you slaves think he's a draw. So if he gave you if Remy gave you 100,000 for your raps and she didn't come back because that event was not packed, and I just said that yesterday before you said you got 100,000 for it. The event was not packed. No, it was not. We just talked about that. I just said yesterday you and Easy was packed. No, it wasn't. And then today you said Rim gave you 100,000. She didn't come back to you because she probably knows the truth of no one's here. You might have got her once, but no one's here though. She didn't come back. That event was not packed. No, it was not. He's tricked y'all by masking y'all, making y'all think that he's something he's not. He been buying it the whole time. It's that it showed. I just showed y'all last night. He bought it. He doesn't have traction. That's why he said he had to come get it from me. Didn't he say that with y'all yesterday? Or am I crazy? He said that. He can't get the engagement because he don't have none. What is his go-to move when he start talking stats? My views, my money. Then he goes into violence. That's all he can. That's all he talks about. Views, money, violence. If he don't back you up with his views or his money, the next thing is what you want to do. Then I'm gonna do this to you. He has three patterns of thought, man. He's always had three patterns of thought: views, money, violence, man. Emotion moves too fast because he know I said leave me be, man, because I don't need to be talking. You got a battle finna go down, man. Go your way. You got back here because you shot at me and we all saw you. The culture stood against you because you did do it. You still fighting. You being too competitive. You're gonna damage your brand. Stop. Stop, man. You're gonna damage your brand, bro. I'm look, we only in day two. I ain't even barked at you. Remy didn't come back and shot with you again. Just like TBL ain't gonna come back and shot with you again after that. And if you telling me ARP has paid you that much money that many times and you don't show, so if ARP has to pay you $100,000 to go on stage, y'all not friends. Because how would another brand new company get the same price? If I'm selling pit bulls, the nigga that's my boy, he ain't gonna pay 5,000 for the dog. Why would he pay 5,000 for the dog? That's for the outsiders. He doesn't think. I'm just telling. That's how I'm walking him down the street. His own thoughts, his greed. He has to look. This person here has to be. It has to be the center. So that's why they go extreme. That's why he says extreme numbers because he wants to seem so away from everybody else. That's why when he go get his views on his videos, the numbers are extreme. You wrote this. You said this is what you said. So your boy has paid you $700,000. You keep charging. Listen, it ain't no transaction on the planet, nigga. If I spend seven, I gotta keep paying you 100,000 and you my boy. You a lie. Transactions come down the more you do it. Transactions come down the more that you do them, not up. They don't stay the same. Just like if you go to the store and you want to buy something in bulk rate, cost a little cheaper. So you mean to tell me your friend that you deal with every day, that be riding with you and back in events, he still got to pay you 100,000. This is what you said, man. And Remy gets the same price as ARP. When is y'all gonna understand? Dude has a lying thing that's through the roof. He told y'all that he is part owner of RBE. Why can't he make a contract say anything? He will do anything to trick y'all, man. Whatever he has to do, he will do anything he has to do to make y'all look at him and believe him. How are you believing this? What you mean? Why ARP got to pay the same price as two other people that you don't deal with on a regular basis? That's insane. So then that would mean that you guys are not friends, or either you're lying. Stop, man. You finna battle dude, bro. I don't stop, man. Hey, ARP, tell him stop, man. Do your thing, man. You came shooting over here. But stop, man. Stop, man. Do your thing, man. This ain't hard. You shot here. But them views are fake. As a motherfucker, man. They've been fake. He never argues his skill. Soon as everybody talking about something that they did, he goes and says something about himself. Look at me. Y'all saw him on Wild and Out when Boosie came out perform. He opened his arms and said, "Look at me." He was on Jason Lee's show, and Jason Lee said there's other battle rappers on there. Hollis said, I'm better than Khan and Charlie. What? You couldn't think of another phrase? Like, hey, no, they all special. We all good. Y'all work together, and you said, I'm better than Khan and Charlie. He said, yeah, if they 10, I'm like 10.5. Who believes that? Stop, man. Stop. I'm telling you, stop, man. Sometimes in war, it don't make you dumb to stand down in war, man. It don't. I'm telling you, stand down, man. You might want to revisit this after y'all off stage and shit, bro. Like, damn, do your thing. I ain't said nothing to you. Just go revisit it when you get, when y'all get further. You know what I'm saying? This don't even make no sense. Everybody got to pay you the same thing. Why on that list it ain't no URL 100,000 then? And they made the most money because they also know the views is fake. That's why they didn't book him. They'll let y'all book him and believe whatever. They don't give a fuck what you believe. They did not book him. URL has probably booked Cassidy. I mean, booked Cass and Free with six-figure probably deposits each. They have the money. They didn't book you during caffeine. They didn't book you. You know how much fucking money they throwing around in caffeine? They ain't book you because they know it's not real. Who the fuck in this game is getting that type of money from only from that spot and ain't getting it from URL? Who? Name for me one nigga that ain't getting that money from URL first. URL has the money. At all times they had the money. So name for me one person that's making $100,000 a battle that didn't ain't getting 100,000 from URL. It ain't one. He's another rare case. Stop, dude. It's another rare case, man. Another one of these special cases. How? It's not one. If Murder Mook gonna get 100, he gonna get it on both sides. He's been booked by both sides. He got booked during COVID with Tay-Rock. They had a lot of money at that time. He got booked through COVID with Tay-Rock. What you mean? And then he was booked with Big K over there. What you mean? There is not one person in this game that's just getting that money and not getting it from URL. There is not one of them. Not one. What do you mean? There's not one 16-year vet that's getting 100,000 and can't get it from URL. How? They have not paid you no money because they know the real truth. They have not tried to solicit to get you back. They did not block Geechee Gotti from battling you because guess what? They know the truth. They did not stop Miss Hustle from battling you because they know the truth. Why would they want you to get up? They don't want you to get up. You think they like you? Man, you don't know who talk to who on a regular basis. That doesn't make sense, man. These lies gotta stop, man. You fucking with the truth. Stop, man. Cause I ain't even yelling or nothing. Stop, man. You steady trying to you too competitive, man. You don't know when to stop. A king knows when to stop, man. He learns that amongst time. Hey, this ain't the time. This suicide bomber shit you doing. Stop, man. Stop. Cause you ain't gonna be able to handle it. Stop, man. But that don't make sense, man. You charge your boy 100 and you charge it, but you never got it from URL. URL knows the views are fake, man. They don't care. They say, yeah, Gotti, if you can get some money, go over there and get some. Yeah, Miss Hustle, go get some. They know for a fact you don't draw. They ain't paid you. So out of the list that you posted, and you said you was part owner of RBE, that's what you said. We going by what you said. That means, and 90% of those contracts was from RBE side. and you don't give yourself a discount. You charge yourself 100,000 too, dude.